Welcome to Unfiltered Summit Sisters. I'm Gina.
And I'm Julia.
We are two ride-or-die best friends who are paving the path for what true, authentic relationships look like.
We're facing hardships head-on, having real, uncensored conversations, supporting each other's growth, and shining a light on true, raw healing.
We are navigating the world the best we know how.
Having a hell of a time doing it.
Laughing every step of the way.
Through the rain
and sunshine.
This is Canyon Culture.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. We're gonna sip water like it's your birthday.
And we don't give it because it's
That's
your
birthday. Happy birthday. You turned 611 yesterday.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Not yesterday.
It's okay. We could say yesterday.
2 days ago.
No matter what, when this gets posted, it was a long time ago.
It's true.
On the 13th. We'll go that. Yeah, it was my birthday.
September of 86.
Aw, so sweet. I think I probably had like one of the best birthdays I've ever had.
Aw, that's awesome.
And it's not because my expectations were real low.
But that's like single mom life, right?
I feel like that's like our past lives with our exes and then single mom life. Like, right. It was just kind of like, we just got to keep going with it. But I'm a big,
dark thought.
Let's hear it.
Dark thought.
Let's hear it.
On my birthday, I'm like, nobody got hit and there were no holes in the walls. So it was a pretty good birthday.
Nobody kicked me out of the house. And I actually got to eat my cake because it didn't get thrown in the trash can.
You just got to roll with the dark humor here. If you're new here, welcome.
But that's legit though. Like, there's been cakes thrown away. Like, you don't get your cake. And you're like, oh, okay. So we're just not going to get cake next year, so you can't take it away from me.
Right.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Back to happier thoughts.
Back to what actually happened, where not only didn't get my cake taken away, I got two cakes. I got two freaking cakes. I love birthdays in general. Mm-hmm. And not because I don't like the it's about me thing. I like celebrating. I like a reason to have a dance party. I know you don't need one, but it's
just fun.
I just so before I got married, it was like birthday month. We are celebrating all month. And then it's birthday week and it gets more intense, and birthday day is a lot. And none of it was like, everybody has to be a part of this. You guys all have to serve me. I was like, I would plan my birthdays. I think one year I had a luau, another year I had like a whole day planned of activities. I'm like, come to whatever you want. I provided everything. I provided all the food, all this stuff. So it's not like an all about me energy. It's like, I just like celebrating things. And because it's my birthday, I get to decide.
Right.
So as a single mom, and then having gone through a relationship where any positive things got used against me, that has diminished. And I'm trying to get back up there again. But yeah, it's hard when you're... Stop it.
That's what she said.
Did I wear that shirt that day?
Which day?
On my birthday?
Yes.
Perfect.
Does it match the candle that I gave you?
That's right. It did. Okay, so let's... So my birthday, the only thing I really wanted for my birthday was to have dinner with you and the kids. Dinner and cake with you and the kids.
Right.
That's what we've been doing.
That's our tradition.
We have officially started our second round of birthdays since you've moved here. My birthday was the first.
So good.
Super exciting. Last year I turned 610, so naturally I turned 611 this year.
Obviously.
Madison's gift to me was my birthday cake.
Tell us about the cake.
Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. I love chocolate. And I love like a ganache, fudgy frosting, but like caramel and toffee bits. Like, I feel like we could add brownie in there, but not the edges, because nobody wants that.
It looked so good. It was so good. I'm
not going to lie this time. I usually lie because of your gluten intolerance.
Yeah.
It was really good. Like, so bad. So like, good. I ate so much of it. Like, I ate a slice, went home, ate more, went for a drive, came home and ate more. Yeah. And then I woke up in the middle of the night feeling like I was going to throw up. I'm not even kidding. I only ate crap that day. But anyway. So, kids went off to school. Day was pretty normal. I decided to take myself on a date, and I almost texted you because I was like, you've got anxiety that's shifting. So before, like, going to a store by myself gave me anxiety, and now I'm like, my anxiety, it's getting better, but the thought of asking you to go to the store and then not get to go at the pace I wanted because I'm stressed about if it's the pace that you're okay with, going alone felt better.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, is that growth or just really sad? I don't know. But I went to Target. I took myself to Target and I got myself candles.
Ooh, nice.
I was really proud of myself.
That's awesome.
And then I ran errands. But I got a text. So my favorite text of the day probably was from you that was like, happy birthday. And you said all kinds of wonderful things.
Right.
And then the next text was, did the boy do anything yet?
The boy, meaning the guy you're dating.
The guy I'm dating that we're not even in a relationship with. We're just going on dates.
He doesn't even know we podcast.
No, he hasn't even met my kids. Right. And you're like, did the boy do anything? And I just started laughing. I was like, the boy, that's great. Who happens to be like almost 10 years older than me.
Right.
And yet the boy.
The boy.
So I get a text from him that was like, will you be home in the next hour? And I was like, I just got to Costco. I'll be done soon. He's like, text me when you get home. I might try and swing by. And I was like, you don't live swing buyable.
Right.
That's not a thing. Anyway, so I get home, I unload the groceries, and I just start getting some work done or whatever. And then I look outside and his car pulls up. I was like, okay, cool. And then the friend, our mutual friend, which is how we met, pulls up too. And I was like, oh, fun. And so I go and they had like a little surprise party for me.
Aww.
They had presents and cake and all the things. And I will say the funniest part was, so I live in a split level, which means you open my door and there's stairs going up and stairs going down with a landing that's maybe big enough for 1.5 people.
Right.
So my neighbor, her boyfriend, and the guy I'm dating show up because they're all friends. I'm like, hi, this is so fun. How exciting. Come on in. They start going up the stairs and I look out and I was like, right, it's early out day for my junior high. So my oldest walks up. So date guys at the top of the stairs, son's at the door. And I went, guess we're doing this. I was like, this is my boy. But because the entire neighborhood is so invested in the single moms' love lives,
Right.
there's 3 other teenagers out there that are yelling happy birthday. And so I'm addressing them while I'm trying to hear what those two are talking about, not successfully. And then they start yelling, is that the guy you're dating? Is that him? And I'm like, go home. Go home. Like,
no.
But anyway, we had a little birthday.
Aww.
There's a inside joke that's too hard to explain, but they got me a machete for my birthday, so we used that to cut the cake.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, I want to carry it around with me everywhere I go.
Right.
Because it's amazing. Anyway, so we had this cute little birthday, and it was weird to have.
Did you get any pictures or video of cutting this cake with a machete?
I did.
Perfect.
They have not been sent to me yet, but there was recording.
We'll need to post it with this episode.
But it was weird to have so many adults in my house. 2, men with deep voices. My dogs were freaking out. They're like, what is this? Like, Russell, your voice needs to drop. So the dogs are used to man voices, but the dogs were serious. Like, I'm sorry, there's man voices and multiple. What is happening? Anyway, they left, it was super fun. Like, oh, so he got me the cake and a bag full of my favorite snacks, which I'm like, I feel like I haven't been dating long enough and I must talk about food enough that this is exactly what I would want for my birthday.
Right.
Perfect. Anyway, so they left, which was super, it was just such a sweet little thing. And then I went to your house and you gave me your gift, which was not child appropriate. So probably not internet appropriate.
Probably not.
But it was great. It's a candle. Well, we could say it's a candle. She got me a lovely candle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said, I hope your birthday is full of, what did it say?
No, I just remember the last part.
Laughter. What did it say? Something else, and something that rhymes with monk.
But then it said,
autocorrect. Damn you, autocorrect. Cake. Cake. I meant cake. How many people will have to pause this and rewind to figure out what it said?
Let us know how many times.
Go ahead.
We'll wait. So then I was at your house, and I had been getting a bunch of text messages from people, which was lovely. It was so sweet. All day I'd got text messages. And then I went to go get kids from school, and I had a friend who's like, stop by my house on the way home from school. So I go, and she's got her teenage boy, her husband, and her, and they roped Thomas into it. They found a song that has my name in it. Apparently some like group of people do a bunch of birthday songs and just put all the names they can think of in.
Aw,
So you can just go find that person's name.
fun.
And so then they had like a confetti cannon and silly string. And so I just sat on her porch. Well, they attacked me with all that first. And
Right.
then she got me my favorite chips and salsa.
Aw, that's awesome.
And so we sat there and chatted for a while while the mess blew to somebody else's yard. No, I'm just kidding. They cleaned it up. She wouldn't let me clean it up. And then I went home and another neighbor brought me a gift. And our friend Stephanie came over with her 4 boys that are like
Aw.
more bonus kids for us.
Yeah.
And they all brought me a gift. And I was like, I am so stinking spoiled. And then we got ready to have dinner with you guys,
Yes.
which was awesome.
Yep. Thank you for waiting until I got off work.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for the Indian food. It was so good.
The butter
So-
chicken.
I'll be eating that for lunch today.
Yes.
I didn't eat breakfast, so I'm really excited about it. My parents came over,
Mhm.
and then God was like, hey, my turn for presents. And he was like, thunderstorm. I was like, okay, this is great. And then
Yep.
he's like, bonus, rainbow. And I was like, even better. And it was awesome.
Yep.
So we did cake and ice cream, and Maddie made the cake. My present from Kenzie was that she fed my kids dinner,
Yes.
which was awesome. It's like she wouldn't let me help. It was
Yeah.
so cute. And I love, like, those are 2 of my favorite gifts. And then Thomas was difficult, so we did leave pretty abruptly after cake. And kids went to bed, and I got to do a little porching, which
Mhm.
is awesome. And then as I was walking home from porching, I was like, oh my gosh, the sky is so clear. So I came up the canyon, and I stargazed, and I saw shooting stars. So
What a
it
birthday.
was like awesome. But I don't think I had all the gifts out that people had given me.
Mhm.
Most of it was food. And it was either weapons or food.
That's appropriate.
Well, I think last year I got ammunition
So
and
they
food.
know you well.
Yeah, I think I legit got bullets and
Perfect.
snacks last year.
I see nothing wrong with this.
I'm fine with it. So this year just matched up. So I got weapons and food, and I just laid it out on the table, and I took a picture, and I was just like so overwhelmed with just
Aw.
this like love of this community that even just
Mhm.
continues to grow and grow and grow. It's a little overwhelming because there's
Yeah.
a lot. There's a lot of people,
Mhm.
and it's awesome. But I'm not used to it. I'm used to isolating.
Right.
So I text the guy that I was dating, and he was like, I hope you had a great day. And I sent him that picture. I was like, look. And he said something. He's like, yeah, people really start to take care of you as you push 40. I was like,
Ew.
rude.
Why would you say that?
Because he likes to poke. He's a poker. He's a teaser poker.
That's what she said. You're just setting me up constantly today. Golly.
He likes to antagonize.
Thank you.
Anyway, I appreciate, and I'm so grateful that no matter what, because even if I didn't have all that love, my birthday would have been so abundant with just the love from you and your kids, our kids. That would have been plenty. That would have been more than enough. So
I love that. That feels like the foundation.
it is, because that was it, as much as like people like, what are you fun things are you doing? I was like, dinner with Julia and the kids.
Mhm.
Like that's, if nothing else, that is the most important thing and what I want to do. Because we were talking about going to sushi, and I was like, but then the kids aren't there.
Yeah.
And as loud as obnoxious as they are a lot of the time, they are such a big part of feeling so loved
Yeah.
unconditionally. Anyway, so I'm grateful for you and the kids and for being my family
Mm.
and for making my birthday special. 2 years in a row.
I love it. I love it. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that you just exist, that you're here.
Aw.
I'm grateful for you in our lives and how awesome you are. And I can't wait to give you the other part of your appropriate gift when it gets here.
Fabulous.
It was supposed to be here Monday.
So rude.
Anyway,
That's fine.
I love you and I'm grateful for you. And happy birthday.
Thank you so much. What's funny is now that my birthday's done, I'm like, oh, let's start doing your birthday. We have like 2 months, and I'm like, can we hurry up?
Which is funny. I won't even be here for my birthday.
Like,
Why does this happen every year?
because you decide to leave us to go to Thanksgiving with your like blood family
I know.
for some reason.
Yeah.
They need to start coming here.
I agree.
Hayden's, you're coming here.
Next year.
2024, Thanksgiving's happening at the Lawler House.
Done.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Unfiltered Summit Sisters.
Come join us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to get a sneak peek into our lives.
It's beautiful, chaotic, crazy, and fun.
What else would you expect raising 10 kids?
All the links you need are in the show notes.
See you next week.